Clippers. At power forward, Marcus Morris Sr. At center, Ivica Zubac. At point guard, Russell Westbrook. At the other guard position, Paul George. At forward, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach of the visiting team is Tyronn Lue. Let's hear it for the starting five of your Portland Trailblazers. Starting at small forward, standing 6'5", number 4, Matisse Thybulle. Center, Pamet Kleitlinis, is Bosnia and Herzegovina. Right vice at seven, Yusef Nurkic. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 9, Jeremy Grant. At guard, 6'3", number 1, Anthony Simons. At guard, 6'3", wearing the letter O, Damian Lillard.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Portland Trailblazers here at Moda Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin? Kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for Portland, at lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thybulle in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
Now, here's Grant. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Nurkic against Morris. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. There's the triple. The Clippers grab the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup. Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. Leonard with the screen on Lillard. Morris outside, down low, and stolen by Thybulle. Pass to Grant. Finished off the break.
He's a long strider with good speed. It's hard to stay with Jeremy Grant in the open floor.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now here's Leonard. In the game against Toronto, very impressive. Knocked away and stolen by Thibault. Passes to Lillard. Back to Thibault. Nurkic the pass to Simons. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Nurkic finds Lillard. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. 50 seconds left in the first. From deep, George. Doesn't go that time. Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Lillard outside. Lillard is screen on George. 14 feet away from the arc. And Westbrook pulls it down. And here's Los Angeles. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Lillard with it. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston. Nurkic is screen on Westbrook. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers lead by 2 from Portland. We're back in a moment.
4. Your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Portland trailing here.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. And it's Little in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's George. Following the basket by Jeremy Grant. And Plumlee kicks to George. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. 2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
Lillard looking around. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here is Powell. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. From deep, George hits it from 3-point range.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal.
It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Damian Lillard is so explosive inside, and right there that got him the whistle.
Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
And the first one drops. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Reddish is checked in.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Now, here's George. A 23-point game for him in the win against Toronto. Powell for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take one step forward, 2 steps back, an exercise in frustration.
LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there, but Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Here's Lillard. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. The pass to Sharp. He feeds it to Nurkic. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. That's a 2 from Lillard. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Lillard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers. Kicks it to Plumlee. Pass to Highland. Back to Plumlee. And here's George for 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Sharp, the pass to Lillard. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Defense does all they can inside, but Dame manages to slip his shot right past him.
Here's Sharp. Great D that time from Powell.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Checking out the Trailblazers. They've wanted this to be a turnaround season. They have a few building blocks, but the roster construction is not complete. This front office has some tough decisions to make.
All right, guys, let's talk about our game. The LA Clippers are in a close one.
I have a question for them, Kenneth. Are they scared of the paint? Right now, they're playing like the key is a forbidden zone. Come on.
You know what? You know what we should call that, Shaq? Paintophobia.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Trailblazers leading by 3.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Morris, no good. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Now, here's Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Zubac with the screen for Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
Screen by Grant. Three-pointer Lillard. The shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Zubac, a screen on Lillard. Westbrook finds Zubac. It's good. Zubac has got his first bucket of the night.
So dangerous in the pick and roll game. Westbrook dishing it.
Out to the right wing. Here's Grant. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Morris.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a one-point game. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And it's off the back rim. No good. Westbrook scanning the floor. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now, here's Grant. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. From 8. Jump shot is good. Grant's got 6.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
Here's Leonard. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Westbrook against Lillard. 4 seconds left. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Not the guy you want to send to the stripe. Damian Lillard cashes in on his free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Lillard, he takes pride in being a leader for his team. His hunger to win is undeniable.
The free throw is good from Lillard.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
He can't hit that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Trailblazers lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep attacking, all right? Now, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Well, staying focused on the task at hand. You heard it from Coach Lue's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. Tough to beat.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. We've got Sharp, also Anthony Simons out there. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now, here's Sharp. Here's Watford. Shot clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Connects from 3-point range. Simons has got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
We've seen Anthony go for 40% from deep for an entire season. You know this man can shoot it.
It's Powell on the wing. Guarded by Reddish. He can't get it to go. And it's Portland the other way.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
This is it to Sharp. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Plumlee with some nice D.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Steps back. Plumlee with a screen on Simon. Los Angeles with another miss.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Back to Reddish. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 6. And there's the pass to Plumlee. Powell down low. Guarded by Reddish. Outside Gordon. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 8. 58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Substitutions here.
Third.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the Clippers miss again. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Thibault finds Simon. Lillard outside. The 11-footer. And too long on the shot. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Dishes it to Morris. And here's Leonard from three. Los Angeles with another miss. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Lillard missing. The three from George. And the rebound by Nurkic. And so it's Portland winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Dame, you guys got off to a slow offensive start, but came back and got the win. What got going?
It wasn't the prettiest game. We didn't shoot the ball well, but we just had to find ourselves. I think we did a great job of sticking with it. Some shots started to fall, and we was able to pull away.
When that ball goes in the basket, everything changes, right? Thanks, Dame. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.